Namaste. I'm Shreejay Tuladhar. I'm an architect. I joined KEC for my bachelor's in architectures in 2007 or 2064 BS batch, and I graduated in 2012. And I did my master's from Harvard University. I graduated 2017, and my specialty was in energy efficient building design or sustainable building design. As far as my architectural education in KEC goes, my foundational education was everything on a KEC. So I learned my very basics in architecture in KEC, and which has served me now throughout my career and even now. The education here at KEC gave me that confidence to apply further, which came really handy during my master's education and further beyond in my professional career, both in the USA and back here in Nepal as well. Sharing some of my experiences at Harvard for my master's degree, it was really a privilege for me to have attended such a prestigious university. And initially, I thought the gulf of education between Nepal and there in the USA, which happened to be the top ranked program in field of architecture in my field as well, in energy efficient building designs. I thought the gap would be such a huge gap. Akash Zamin ko difference vastu, but turns out it was a little bit less than what I had imagined. Of course, there are differences, but my foundational undergraduate degree here in KEC helped me overcome that differences as well. So it's definitely achievable. Of course, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and motivation, and most importantly, confidence as well. But the gap is certainly navigable. My post-graduation, after I graduated from Harvard, I worked for a few years in the US as well. And again, I feel pretty privileged to have worked on some of the most complicated buildings as well, such as you name it, such as skyscrapers, international airports, and some of the most complicated, greenest buildings in North America as well, which later on were some more award-winning buildings as well. So I feel pretty privileged to have worked on some of those buildings as well. And then the relation with the faculty is some things that I will always cherish, and that's a connection I still have to this day, where I work with my thesis supervisors, writing papers and some research projects we are doing even till now here in Nepal as well. So that has become pretty fruitful for me as well. After working for a few years in the US, I returned back to Nepal, and I've been working on my own architecture firm for quite a few years. Mostly we have been working on 5-star hospitality projects where we had to compete with international firms as well. So my background, both here in Nepal and the US, has again come in pretty handy as well. And usually for projects as well, there's one project we're working in India as well. The recent trend has been that there are foreign architects competing for work here in Nepal as well. And I thought, like, why can't we get international projects as well? So at least in that direction we have started as well. So we are actually doing a project in India as well. Apart from my professional works as an architect as well, I've been involved in academia as well. So currently I'm a visiting faculty here in KEC as well. I help out mostly with the senior students in their thesis as a thesis supervisor as well. And I'm also a visiting faculty in Pulcho campus, where I teach basically the same thing I learned in my master's degree, which is energy efficient building design. So that way I'm trying to just pass it on and then share the knowledge as well. My suggestion to students would be, you should always aim high, but that should always be backed up by your dedication and hard work. It won't come fast, it won't come easy. It's nice to have good expectation, but it should be backed up by equally hard work and dedication as well. And the sky is the limit. So if you have aim, and you can definitely achieve it.